Hey, I'm Lou, and you're watching Live Free and DIY. In my last project video, I showed you how I made this survival bracelet, which, when taken apart, unravels in about 45 seconds. In the video, I actually had a little bit of trouble remembering exactly how to take it apart, and that added to my time. I'm pretty sure if you remembered how to do it, you could do it in a lot less, probably 30 or even 15 seconds. I also mentioned that I think I might give this away. I am still not sure. I probably will. What I figured I'd do was I'll wait for this giveaway to finish, and then I'll put this up for giveaway next month. And if you don't know, I'm giving away one of these YouTube play buttons right now. The contest is going until the end of this month. And so if you want one of these, then go to my website, livefreeanddiy.tv. There will be a link right here, and you can sign up there. If you're interested, this is a maple play button that I made from scratch. It is similar to this one right there. I also had a comment about the knife I was using in my last video, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit. This is my neck knife. I use it for backpacking, which I don't do too much of. There's a little clip here to unclip it from your neck, and basically it just hangs down and you have pretty much immediate access to it. Now, I braided this with paracord, because paracord is very survivor friendly, and in the sheath, when it's upside down, it has a tendency to possibly fall out, so I actually wrap this in, this is just a hairband, so it comes out and there's the knife. It's a Mora Clipper 840, which I bought from a company online called survival-pax.com. It's a really good website. They have a whole bunch of different Mora knives and a bunch of other stuff, including paracord stuff and paracord buckles that you can't usually find in other places. I'll put a link to their store in the description of this video. Go check them out. So a little bit more about this knife. I patinaed this knife with apple cider vinegar, about 24 hours worth of apple cider vinegar. And I just basically put it in a glass and filled it up to cover the whole blade. And that's to help prevent corrosion, because this is carbon steel, which is extremely sharp, hence accidentally cutting myself when I barely nicked it. It is a very sharp knife. I love this knife. It's great for survival, it's great for backpacking, and that's where I took it with me around my neck, is when I was backpacking. In case there was ever an emergency, it's immediately on my neck and I can just pull it down, and I have access to a very sharp and very useful knife. Another thing that's great about this, because it is carbon steel, you can actually use it to spark a fire stick. And so, on the neck knife, I have this little fire stick, which has a nice little hole in it to thread the paracord through. But I bought this from the Boy Scouts, and so I just filed the back a little bit just to make sure it had a bit of an edge, and then you can put it on this fire stick and cause some sparks. I will put a link to where to purchase this knife and where to buy this magnesium rod fire stick. In other news, one of the videos I liked the most this week was by a channel called Modern Builds. I'll put a link to the video in the description of this video. It was a coffee table made out of bowling alley wood. It was really cool. I really liked it. I really liked the idea of using the bowling alley wood. This guy is fairly new to YouTube. About a year ago he started his channel. He just hit over 10,000 subscribers. I love his projects. He's putting out weekly projects, which is great. So go check him out. He's really cool, and give him a subscribe. Other than that, it has been really hot, unbearably hot here in Georgia, where I have not wanted to be in my shop. In fact, I've been thinking about doing a sort of Arduino 101 series and do like a bunch of small projects showing how to use an Arduino. I'm not really sure how that would work or how well that would go, so I'm not entirely sure, which direction I want to go with that. But I do want to start doing some Arduino stuff on this channel, because this channel is really about making stuff. It's not just about woodworking, which is why I had a video on making the deodorant that I use. And a lot of that is about kind of being self-sufficient and just trying to learn new things and just expanding your knowledge. I love learning all sorts of different things. Well, enough rambling. I think I'm done with this video. But before I go, I wanted to also thank John Hayes for supporting me on Patreon. He's really awesome. I love his channel. If you don't know who he is, check out ibuildit.ca, and I'll put a link to that in the description as well. Thanks again, everyone. I will see you next week with a new project and vlog. Until then, I hope you all have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.